And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good few days off while I was gone. Oh man. Yeah, it was a rough few days for me. And of course, my camera's frozen. There we go. Camera back in working order. Of course, it's gonna freeze. Always something. Why is this so high? Alright. How's everyone doing? Hope you all had a good few days. How you doing, Steph? Luke, I see y'all hanging out. Yeah. Oh man. So it's time for us to show our plucky little GM that we built the other day, a week and a half ago. The horrors of war. We're gonna start by welding his legs together. I think he wants to say something about that. He wants to fight y'all. Let me just get that out of the way. So I wasn't kidding when I say we're gonna weld parts of him together. There's a reason I say that. I don't know how well it'll show up, but see the seam in the leg. Seams in the leg, seams in the arms. These ones in the torso are acceptable actually, but you know, we have all these seams. And I want them to be whole pieces instead of seams. So let's work on taking him down and getting ready to put those in a better order. We'll call it. Nope, want that to stay together. For now. So the reason we're doing this is to make it so that we've got smooth, unblemished pieces instead of clear joints where the plastic was joined together. And just like that, our plucky little GM is having a Thanos moment. He don't feel so well, Feel so good, Mr. Stark. Oh, gotta That may be a little sadistic. I apologize. But yeah. So the purpose in us doing this is to get rid of, like I said, these little lines in the, where the joints, where the plastic comes together. If we eliminate if we glue it together, we can then sand it down smooth so that they just disappear. And it'll look so much nicer. Plus, that's the first step to really getting a good paint job on it. So, let's get started on just... And, of course, just off screen, my MG RX-78 said, you know what? I'm going to fall over. But how are you guys? Other than what little I've said. Who all we got today? All right. Let's see. You gonna be a pain for me? This one went together really tightly, if I remember correctly. I don't have any nails right now. But no, seriously, it's been a week. How are you guys? Nobody wants to say hi. I mean, I already know the bots in chat aren't going to say hi, but what about everyone else? You know what I need to do? Hey, how you doing, Steph? I'm guessing you're at work and that's why you're not doing much talking. That's an 800. 12. Waiting on Brandon to wake up. 6. There's my 400. Just watching TV. Alright. You bought oh. I've heard it's actually pretty good. Despite all the drama that came with it, I've heard it's pretty freaking good. Alright. So, which one are we going with this week? This time. Are we going Mr. Cement S or are we going Mr. Cement Deluxe? Oh, nice. So you got all the extras. What house you hoping for? Or are you hoping to get lucky and end up in Azkaban? I remember what's... Alright. Knowing my luck, I will get go to Azkaban. Knowing my luck. Alright. You know what? There's one thing I need before we do this. Here they go. Yes, stare at my butt all you want. Show that on screen. That's rated R. They appear to have gone missing on me. That's irritating. Ugh. That's kind of irritating. I had some steaks waiting to be used, and they've gone missing. That's kind of irritating. All right. Well then. Let's do this. So, what I'm going to be doing is just lightly touching. Okay, not lightly, but I'm going to be putting just a small amount of this styrene glue. And let me tell you, I can smell the acetone because styrene glue is essentially acetone. You know, you just slop it on there. Join the two pieces, and if I did that right, this is going to be a slow stream because I've got to do this to every piece I do. Hoping I got enough on there to glue it. If I start talking funny at any point in the stream, slurring or getting a little loopy, somebody let me know. Because it means I'll have inhaled too much and I need to take a break. Okay. This stuff is generally, we'll call it, not safe, but stable. It is essentially thick acetone. That needs to come off first so I don't damage it. And this time we're going to try a different method than the last one. We're Open it up a little bit. You excited to play? All right. Doesn't appear to be much of a day. Even my regulars aren't here. That's weird. Give it just a moment to get some drying going. I think this is going to be the method that provides us better results. I mean, because essentially what this is it's acetone with a little bit of resin in it. And the acetone melts the plastic and then wicks off, leaving the resin behind to bind together what's the plastic. That's essentially what happens with this stuff. That's right. This is the one with resin. This is the one I need to be using. Sorry. I have made the mistake and I've done both of those with resin. This is the one I should be using. Mr. Cement S. This one's resin free. Hey, Steph, if you're there, are you there? Don't want to pry too hard. Last thing I want to do is break it. It's another week until the other GM shows up. So if this breaks, we're literally putting the project on hold for a week. I miss having nails. Never thought I'd say that. Yep, that's the one I was looking for. Look at that small applicator compared to the big one we had before. Gotta work kind of fast though. Alright. Think we got it in time. All right. Whoop, wrong one. Took you guys for a trip there. Alright, let this one dry for a bit. I'm mainly focused on the big noticeable joints, like this one. All right, all right, all right. Oh, these have been sitting right off to the side all this time, and I forgot. So, I ordered some more paints, as I do, and I was getting the Gundam colors. There were two that I really wanted to get that I could not get on New Type. And so I go to the Hobby Lobby to pick up my normal, stuff, pick up a few things. And I find the two I couldn't get on New Type. So I added I'm now missing only like two of the Gundam colors now. Looking forward to getting the rest of them. I also got me a Tamiya saw, hobby saw. So we're gonna, it probably won't be today, but sometime in the near future, we'll be cutting one of these up, along with a leg. Those don't get glued. But these do. Hmm. What is going on here? Either way. This one's being stubborn and not wanting to come apart. There we go. That was what we were looking to do. Based on the experience with the last one, I'm not even going to bother trying to get this one apart. Hmm. I'm going to make the decision not to cement the backpack on, because there may be a point in the future where we want to remove this lesser backpack and replace it with a better one, and that would involve cementing on a new one. Well, I can't do that if I cement this one in, so and I'm a little let's just pop the torso apart a little and look at what we've got here. This is a solidly built little kit. Holy cow, that's not wanting to move. So you know what? Screw it. It doesn't want to move. We don't want it to move. There will be a point in the future where we replace this entire torso because it didn't want to come apart.
What's going on?
It's going to be a not so distant future, I get the feeling. I don't want to do this one, no. That one's out of the question. Because, yeah. Alright, well, while we have it here, it's time to remove a sticker. I'm gonna be after stream. I'm gonna be getting some soapy water, and I'm gonna be cleaning that spot. Unless I mean, I think that got most of it off, if not all. Nope, that's not it. That's not them either. Where'd they go? There they are. All right. Got to work a little black magic on the reach into spaces stick. That's right, we do wood carving on this channel too. Alright. Let's see if that thinning of the wood does what I want it to do. I needed a thinner piece of wood to get down in here. I broke my stick. I'm a little upset about that. So for anyone who's just popping in, I see. What we are doing is we are preparing a the good old classic GM from Mobile Suit Gundam, the original Hero Side Mook suit for a long-running diorama slash kit bash that will involve us bullying this poor boy a lot. This dude's gonna go through the ringer. We're currently sanding him up, prepping him for looking like he has gone through war. We're gonna sand him up. I'm gonna put a top coat on him just to get some, just to get a protective, cover on him. And then we're going to weather him, make him look like he's been through the shit. This boy has seen the horrors of war. And when he reactivates after years of being deactivated, a casualty of the battlefield, he's not even going to have his whole body. He'll be missing an arm and a leg, and he'll be just looking for a way to replace it. We're gonna the kit bash, and the dioramas. Those are going to be telling the story of him, him trying to become more than he was. We're going to give a Mook suit a life story. So if you like that idea, give me a like, give me a follow. I was originally going to do this with like a regular, like a regular RX-78 suit. And I said everyone customizes RX-78s. Let's customize something I don't ever see any of. Let's customize a GM. Yeah, people customize some of them, but they don't tell a story with those customizations. I want to tell a story. I apologize if the camera doesn't look the best. I've been fighting with trying to improve the I'm using a Dragon Touch 4K. It's supposed to be in 720 mode. It appears that it's not. But yeah, these next few Gunpla streams are going to be a lot of sanding, a lot of prep work. We're going to get our boy ready for the fancy times ahead. And if you'd like to vote on what suit we're going to merge him with first, well, then head on over to my Discord. Links down in the about section, and you can join us. You can be there when the vote goes live, and help us decide if how badly we're gonna bully this boy. What suit are we gonna slap some pieces on from first? Me personally, I'm a little partial to sticking yeah, I'm not gonna tell. That'll give things away. This will also be the first time I am painting a kit. So this is going to be interesting because this is going to be a learning experience for me too. Steph, you got quiet. Did your download finish? Enough to play. I'm a little. And mom called you. Ooh. Nothing too bad, was it? Just on her way to work. Yeah, she's probably a little grumpy. Having to work the day before Mother's Day. Although she knows they're making good money today at her store. I mean, she's always excited. Dude, I've never seen somebody more enthusiastic to go to work than her. Nice. Yeah, no, oh, they'll hit 10K today for sure. Starting to look pretty scuffed up, ain't it? I'm gonna have to wash my pants. I'm gonna have to wash my pants by themselves. Starting to look pretty scuffed up, ain't it? Hard to get into that corner. Without doing a stupid like I just did and almost carving a freaking channel into the plastic. Oh yeah, it's sandy. It's always tedious. But the payoff is nice. A roughed up piece like this will actually take to paint better, so the paint will stick better. It'll look better after painting. And it allows me to erase imperfections, so to speak. I'll probably in the future be clipping off the original pegs and replacing them with brass studs that I can fit custom methods to put other arms on with, because as we found out when we built it, these arms aren't very these arm studs aren't compatible with a lot of other kits. It is very tedious. It's made a little better by the fact that I can talk. I've got people to talk to while I work. I mean, you don't make great looking custom models by spending a lot of time saying, oh, that's tedious work. Get stuck in. Enjoy it. Oh, Steph, if you're there and you're wanting to get one over on Soup and Gladian and Koji when they eventually show up, there's go down into the channel points and there's a little spot called I'm First. Oh! Man, you caught me off guard with that. Thank you so much for the subs. Holy cow. I don't even know what to say. I didn't expect that. Thank you. And I'll have to remind everybody when they come around that they got subs. Oh man, I didn't expect that. The sound is so loud. You want to see Smash? I've still gotta organize the marble stream with Dad. I've got to get that organized and set up. That would be fun. The music took a weird note just then, and it threw me off. I hear somebody getting home from a night out drinking. I do believe Side just walked in. Smash Brothers in VR? That's pretty normal for him, honestly, when he's drinking. That's completely normal, honestly. We're going to have to find, when you guys get that VR that you were talking about, we're going to have to see exactly what kind of programs you guys have access to, seeing as how it's PlayStation VR instead of Steam. Skyrim doesn't count. Skyrim doesn't count, although there is a Skyrim VR edition. Don't get it. It's just another $50 for another port of Skyrim. Literally, they did the bare minimum to make it VR compatible and then said, here y'all go. It's kind of a disappointment. I think Sai got it, played for a grand total of 4 hours, and hasn't touched it since. I don't get it. Why would you buy something expensive like a VR system to play the same old games you've been playing? I don't get that. Why would you? If it was the first time you were experiencing... Oh, nice. The real question is, what kind of social programs are there? Because that's a big part of what made Steam VR as popular as it has been. Is there's so many social things like VR chat. And I know there's one or two others that Si's told me about in the past that the names are eluding me at the moment. So you basically got VR baseball, and that's about it. VR baseball is pretty fun, though. I have to say, and I have to say, probably one of the games that I enjoyed, not even game, it was honestly just more of a tech demo than anything for VR that I enjoyed was oh yep, no, I know what you're talking about. One of the things I enjoyed the most, it was a kind of a almost tech demo, was a ship. It was a boat. It was a sailboat VR. And you had to do stuff like freaking work the sails, and and steer it. And, man, I'd say probably the closest I've ever come to vomiting in VR was playing that in the storm, because because it felt, so much of what you do in VR is the motion feels. Oh, the kayak! You personally, you'll enjoy the kayak game. I know you. You'll wear yourself out. You'll do that, and you'll feel like you just went, like you've just just ran a marathon. But you personally will enjoy that. But the closest I've come to hurting myself in VR so far in the few times I've played it on size. VR roller coasters. All right. VR roller coasters. Sounds fun, don't it? What? How do you do? All right. So to begin with, Size VR is Steam VR, not PlayStation VR. So we put it on the headset, put on the no, oh, how did I get hurt? I tried to follow the cart when it tilted forward going down a hill. And I was sitting in a chair and head first into the ground. I was more worried for the VR headset than I was me. But I just straight did a header right into a dresser. So if you do get a roller coaster program, remember to fight the physical urge to follow the motion. More with anything other than your head. Fight the urge to follow the motion with anything other than your head. Or you'll be a fool like me taking a dive off of a chair into a dresser. Probably one of my favorite things to do with his and I hope you guys have access to this because one of my favorite and one of the things he enjoyed the most when he first got it, we would go on to Google Earth in VR, and you could find clearings in the jungle. And you could just sit there in the middle of a clearing in the jungle. Just looking around. And you could or you could go to the top of a freaking mesa in the desert and just sit there. And if you did it at night, and if you set the time to night, you could just lay on your back staring up at the stars overhead, and it was just freaking awesome. I can legitimately say that was probably my favorite part of VR, was stuff like Google Earth that just let you experience different parts of the little slices of different parts of the world for a little while. Need to get away and just get away from things going on. Headphones on, goggles on, the headset on. Navigate to a clearing in the middle of nowhere with no people and just chill. It was fantastic. I loved it. I know it sounds weird. That was what I enjoyed, but there's something to be said about just some good what do you call it, some good environmental or just white noise music playing in the background, or the chirps of some birds in a forest. Man. And I think you can imagine what would be best to be on while you're doing that. You know, I might see if he'll set it up. Let me set it up for me before he leaves for work tonight. Because I would love to go space out on Google Earth for a little while tonight. I'm not going to be doing much to this piece, but I will paint it separately from this one. This I'm keeping as one solid unit just because it's a pain in the ass to get to part. Read next to impossible. I spent 10 minutes trying to. You're still dying laughing over me falling out of a chair, aren't you? Chug. Alright, let me go get the water bottle to chug. You be careful. Sometimes you have days like this where nobody comes around. Thank you. Oh, that's right. So, in addition to getting my saw, I also got another. Yeah, have to keep me on my toes. Somebody's got to. I also got another thing, and I know you saw a picture, and I shared a picture to my Discord. But, it's a whole different animal seeing it get put on. I don't even know how well this is going to pick up my voice. How well is it picking me up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me very well? Okay, good, good. All right. I mean, just because it's peaking doesn't mean it's actually working. I got to get the filters put on still. They're right up there. But I need to get used to wearing this. I need to talk louder. Okay, I can be louder. All right, louder it is. Turn up the gain on the mic a little. That better? Oh, sometimes you just gotta have fun. Man, everything's it's like I'm in a fish tank right now. It's like I'm looking out of a round fishbowl. Yeah, no, this is legitimately like looking out of a fishbowl. It's a little weird. I look. I need to get more bandanas. I've only got the one right now because my black one went missing. I need to get more bandanas. I used to wear one of these all the time when I worked at the marina. So this is actually the... I need one for outside of the mask. Nope, sorry, I don't have anything at the moment. I mean, I can always go get the Chinaman hat. This is primarily going to get worn when I'm doing painting. That's what this is for. It's for painting. And I'll be filming those for YouTube instead of on Twitch, because this camera doesn't do so well on I'm gonna have to use this camera right here for filming painting, and I can't record audio with it, because to protect it I'll have it in a waterproof case, and the mic doesn't work through the waterproof case. Well, I know what I'll be getting on Amazon when I get paid again. I'll be getting a pack of bandanas. What would you think about me getting ones with my logo on them?
What do you think of that idea? Me getting a freaking bandana with my logo on it. Sounds like a great gift idea. Hey, if there's enough interest in them, I can. There are websites I can go to set up a small run of merch. You know, like stickers of my logo. You know, a bandana with my logo, a cup with my logo on it. But then I feel like that would be stupid if I have less than 10 people as regulars. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe if I start consistently having 6-10 people every stream. Yeah. Woo! I thought I had just lost that. Yeah, I need to get more bandanas for sure. I'm a little disappointed not some of my regulars didn't show up today. Soup's probably gonna show up in about 20 minutes and be like, sorry, I was outside. Oh man, this thing's gonna look good when we're done with it. Let me know what what house you get into? Fun fact about the bandana. When I first started streaming several years ago, the one thing I did to put myself in the mindset of, all right, it's time to stream, was put on my bandana. I've been wearing I've been wearing a bandana to stream since before I even had a webcam for it. It has literally been what I do to put myself in the streaming mindset. Some streamers use a hat. Some streamers, are just live it. Gotta put on a bandana. Once I'm in my bandana, then I'm ready to stream. My hair is getting so long, it's coming out the back of it. See it? Alright, let me get this off so it'll be easier to hear me.
Alright, there we go. It is a little warm in that thing. Oh. Alright, so we have made good progress on putting the parts together, getting them set up. I have destroyed several pieces of paper. I did not know I was using an 800 there. Oh, I got you. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere right now. Just doing a recap, that's all. All right. I need to work up a piece of paper onto a piece of wood to small file. So, as it turns out, Steph, from what I understand, the reason Sai hasn't been home all night because it was Marcus's birthday. And he's been over at Marcus's house all night drinking and hanging out with him for his birthday. There's a little. It's so I apologize if it looks like I'm just fiddling with this. Come on, head, stay with me. It's a really small head. And it's a round surface, so it requires a little different sanding than most others. I can't just go hard on it in one spot. I kind of got to move around on it to keep it from deforming too much. Honestly, sponges would be best for this, but all my sponges are worn out. Except for my 2,500 grit. This isn't gonna get a ton of sanding done on it. It's a rounded. Hey, Soup's here. I was wondering when one of y'all was coming around to shoot at me. How you doing, man? Waiting for someone for 2 hours? Jeez. Somebody needed to apologize, did they? That's the head sanded. Come on, focus, Cam. Apparently the camera doesn't want to focus. But we've been gluing and sanding down the parts today, Soup. Getting it ready for when we can, for a top coat to a matte top coat and prep for weathering. Which, by the way, where did I set those? God, my brain is scattered today. Where did I put those? Oh, they're right here. These are Tamiya Weathering Master Kits. I got 2 of them. There's a total of 6 of them. This is primarily going to be the one we work with because it's got silver, so I can make the cuts look like they're actually bare metal. But I'll also be tagging in some of the rust and soot from this one. I have to get some makeup sponges in order to be able to use these properly. So I've got to find some. Just give me just a minute to go use the can, and I will be back. Sometimes you just got to use it. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's do this. Let's keep going. These 2 pieces of probably too brutalized. These I've had. I can't really show them. I've had the legs and arms over here drying after I glued them earlier, and I think it is time. What do you think? 400? We'll take it on a case by case basis, but I got a piece of 400 here. Not those. Those are fragile. I want to let them go as long as possible, so we'll start with one of these. Don't ever feel sorry for for being late, man. If you're late, you're late. You know? Ain't nothing wrong to be sorry about. Life does things, you know? There it is. Sometimes life just says, bugger you. Bugger you and your plans. Hey, nice Bell Awesome there. Where is my other... There's my 400 bar. So I am just starting this off by taking down the edges after that we glued. Yep, so we have started the process of prettying up this robot in order to weather it. So, I'm not going to be doing the I'm not going to be doing the painting, the top coating on stream. That's just not viable. I'd have to remove my whole setup outside, and I don't really want to move my computer outside if I can help it. Currently, I'm working on solving that issue, but until I am able to, yeah, it's an issue. And if there's one thing you can count on 400 Grit to do, it's to hog off some material. Hey, it's getting warm in my hand doing that. So what have you been up to this week, Suits, and with me being frequently out of commission? Nothing much. I feel you. I feel you. I don't have a date set for it, but I do have something to announce. Started playing Dungeons. How's he liking it? What's his preferred weapon? We haven't gone far yet? Alright. Yeah, I hear you. So, I had one small announcement for the week. For the upcoming week. I don't have a day set. But I do have a coworker and a fellow streamer who is willing to play some Civ with me. So we're gonna have a game of Civ 5 going at some point this week. Domination, of course. That's too big. Still too big. This is the right size. It is pretty freaking thin. All right. Hey, always looking for more people. If you've got all the DLC, it'll be easiest to play because we'll be playing full DLC. Oh, come on, don't shake things. This is the 0.5. This is too big. Civ 5. The best Civ. Where'd my tube go? Where did my safety tube go? Bro, where's my safety tube? Here it is. Oh yeah, 5 is the way to go. That was the 0.5. I need the 0.2. There it is. You want to talk about thin? That 0.2 millimeter. I don't know how well that's going to show up. 0.2 millimeter thickness. Cutting edge. For scribing. I'm not planning on doing much scribing on this one. Just, this guy has some really well-defined lines, and I want to make sure they're still defined after all the sanding.
making a few passes down it with my scribe to redefine those lines.
Hey.
Alright. Keep going. I'm not gonna do this for every piece. I'm at least not on camera. My main focus on stream today is to get as much prep as I can, so to speak. I will do my finish up prep, like putting them on alligator clips and and actually painting them for YouTube.
All right.
Well,
Not so happy with that spot. What happened? It's what it is. I got greedy there. Choo choo. All right, let me just do a little bit of desk cleanup here before we continue. Oh, this is the other thing that came in with the mask, and the one that I started that order for. I have an airbrush stand now. That way I can have it filled with, that way I can take it off the pump and fill it without having, or set it down for a moment without having to empty the cup first. Well, we got one of them done. Let's do the other. This one, on the other hand, we got a little bit of goop on it. I think one of these has a better example of what I'm talking about. Let me see. Yeah. So I don't know how well it's going to show up. But you see how there's that raised ridge in the middle there? That's not supposed to be that, and that's what we're trying to sand down and remove. That's what happens when you basically melt the plastic to glue it together. Which is what we did. We put, why am I using it without? Alright, let's do this. This 400 on here is almost done.
Alright.
I'm a little surprised Koji isn't here, honestly. But it is the weekend. He's got the kids are up at home. I can see it. He's got those gremlins of his.
Alright.
Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, no. That thing is not only super fine, but it's razor sharp. If I was working with that and I went too hard and it jabbed into my thumbnail, there's a good chance it'd go through my thumbnail. So that's super sharp. Tungsten carbide. Yeah, a little dangerous.
Invincible.
Let's get another piece. Oh, Brando, if you're still here, did Steph tell you about the game I suggested for you? All right. It's a good game. I've got 300 hours in it. I know people with 1,000 hours in it. It's for a $35 game, you can literally sink weeks into it without feeling like you have it, like you've done everything already. All I'll say is the factory must grow. And if you decide to get it or you decide to try the demo and you get a ways into it, you'll understand why I make that statement. I've actually been playing in my downtime, working on learning railroad mechanics and the train mechanics. I'm starting to understand it, the train mechanics. I'm 300 hours into 300 hours poured into the game, and I barely touched trains. Most people consider that a major part of the game. That seems to be a lot of people with Rocket League. I'm 400 hours into the game and I've barely touched it. If you're passionate about a game, that's really how it is. Like legitimately, I was off Thursday. I don't I don't I yeah. I I spent like 12 hours solid on it. And I had to pry myself away from it, knowing I needed to sleep. I was up for like 30 hours straight. I worked. I worked Wednesday night, came home, and started playing. What came home Thursday morning and just started playing. Yeah. The next thing I know, it's 5 in the afternoon. I lost 8 hours. I I'm 22 hours into that specific, uh, game in that into that specific world, and I'm not even through the third tier science yet, because I'm focusing on learning how the trains work. You know, sometimes you just gotta put in the time to learn the mechanics. Okay. I specifically picked a world settings that would encourage me to spend time learning trains. I picked the train world, and then I turned all the freaking resources down low, so that my starter patches wouldn't last very long, and I'd have to rush to learn, find, and reach new resource patches with trains. I got down to less than 3,000 iron in my starting resource deposit before I found new iron. I legit almost ran out of resources. But God, it's fun. I will 100% say that it is just fun. The grind to perfect the layout of your factory, to get to pack things in as tightly as possible, to make the new products that you can make, when you when you finish a new research. The logistics, making everything balanced so nothing's running, sitting, not running. Oh, it's so fun. I will never not wax poetic about Factorio. Oh, nice. There we go. One leg sanded, or mostly sanded. I just saw a spot I missed. Nice. There we go. Sanded up, ready for base coat. Well, as soon as I do some touch-ups with this. Just poked myself right in the freak. You remember what I was saying about being sharp? I just poked the pad of my finger with it. That hurt.
Get some help.
Yes, phone, I know. There we go. It's been a while since you heard that, ain't it, Soup? My phone telling me to get some help. What? That's... That's the 1.5. Let's try it. Yeah, these tools are wild. These tools are wild, man. I'm measuring the tip of these freaking tools in millimeters. That's too big. I need the 1 millimeter. Oh. One's probably too big. I need like a 0.7 and I don't have one. There's the one. The 1 is more viable than the 0.2 than the 1.5. Alright. Back to my point 2. Now this is the one I need for most of the work, so I want to keep it in there. But that is another leg, that piece of the leg is down. So if the sieve doesn't happen on Monday, which it might, if it doesn't happen on Monday, then I will be starting to learn the weather on Monday, or not Monday, Tuesday. So there's that to look forward to. Can y'all tell that was 2 pieces a little while ago? You can from the back. But from the front, that looks good, doesn't it? For a brick, he flew pretty good. Alright, and now if I've done this right, I should just be able to slide this back on, no problem. One side in, stretch it, there we go. Right back on. And the foot would go in right like that. We need to break down this foot a little. Or do we? Need to break it down. I do want to take just 600 to this instead of the 400 we've been using on the other parts. The others, I'm trying to hog off material on those. This, I just want to rough it up and get it ready for to receive a top coat of paint. All right. All right, all right. I do see the time, and we are closing in on when I normally call stream for the day. Do I really want to, though? Think about it some more. Let's keep going. Oof. That got hot. That looks so nice, don't it? It looks like one piece, don't it? Yeah, it needs to be smoothed up. It needs to be polished up if I was gonna just join it and leave it, but alright. Think this piece of sandpaper might be done. Alright. Another piece down. That's what it looks like before painting. Before sanding. I don't know how well you can tell the joints there and... Oh, yeah, there you go. See the joint? Let's make that disappear. Skip. Let's go full abrasive. We're going mean on this one. We're going mean on this one. That's 280 grit instead of the 400 I've been using. Can't tell it now, can you? Oh, little bit of tell right there. Oh, nope. I put too much pressure on it. It started separating. You gotta be careful, even once they've been glued. You're gonna let that set up for a little longer. And we'll do the foot while we're waiting.
Gotcha. That freaking medic's a spy. We got a spy.
Soup, you missed out on getting to do all the usual trolley things today, didn't you? Like making me chug a water bottle, and all that. Steph beat you to it today. Mushy today. Well, I mean, of course you're 0 hours of sleep. You're at the end of your day. But come on, dude. That's my job to stay up for way too long. That's my job. And I'll probably do it again today.
Freaking touchable.
That's the wrong one. That's the semi-clear. The mat's over there.
God, crap.
Oh, Soup, you missed getting to see me in it.
How y'all doing today? Oh, man. I think the scary thing is you can still hear me fairly well through it. Oh, yeah. Let's keep working. He's coming for ya. Hi. Ooh. Man, it feels weird wearing this thing. I gotta get used to it still. And I'm pretty much having to be shout to be heard. Let me know if I get too loud, okay? Alright, save for fixing that. Save for the fix. That one's done. Woo! Yeah. As I have to wear it, it is really freaking hot in it.
Whew. It is really hot in that thing. It is really hot in that thing if I don't have to be wearing it.
Rest in peace, Tia. Hope you're having a wonderful time with the angels and the kitty.
I'm a little surprised. No, I'm not surprised. I think we went over this already. I'm not surprised Koji's not here, but it is disappointing. Oh yeah, no, he's got the kids today. He's got to watch the kids today. You know, not to mention it's Mother's Day weekend here in the U.S. So yeah.
Alright, that's one down. My hands are starting to cramp a little.
So yeah, I think I am going to call it here. I will finish up sanding these today. And probably top coat them. Might film that for YouTube, don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. I mean, for the day. I haven't slept yet either, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Well, as soon as I can find my mouse, there we go. All right, peace.